a lot of the pioneers in hip hop are, they're dusty, or how can they be the person that, invented hip hop if, they don't have a lot of money, or if they don't represent like they have a lot of dough, right? Let me explain something to you, and say this for you guys. Don't confuse someone's ability to develop a business model. Don't conflate. In other words, don't think just because somebody knows how to get money or fails to get money that they didn't make a contribution to the culture.
What's good with it? So we got another episode of Conscious by Nature. Like, share, subscribe to this channel, and check out this video, man. Who got this one?
Hey, man.
What's happening?
DJ Akademiks.
Man, fuck him.
Right?
Okay.
We got this man coming out speaking on the pioneers of the hip-hop game.
Oh, I see that.
You know, the old school, the people who made it for us to be able to have this thing we call hip-hop. Talking about whenever he sees them out, they look dusty and broke.
The business that these newer artists that y'all all call dumb, oh, they're ignorant, they don't know whatever. I feel my podcast has taught hip-hop artists more about the game of the music business than any of you niggas. Y'all never passed the ball. Y'all took y'all money and y'all ran with it. Y'all never educated people. Our pioneers have failed us. When I say y'all are dusty, 21 Savage is in a deal where he's 50-50 with his label. None of y'all niggas can say that. Youngboy just got a new deal where he owns all his masters, getting a wild amount of advance. None of y'all can say that. I talk about labels doing this, labels doing that. How y'all been getting in contracts for 30 years? And the same way you got in the 90s, you let niggas get in the 2010s. How could I respect you? Def Jam been giving the same deals for 30 years. Y'all never did nothing. They ran a gambit on everybody in hip hop. They did 360 deals. They did everything. You know why? Because they know you niggas wasn't doing shit. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Them old rappers, man, them niggas, bro, have you seen any of these old rappers who be like, yo, they're the foundation of hip hop, really living good? Them niggas be looking really dusty. I kid you not. And none of y'all try to comfort me because I don't fuck with y'all niggas either. So I'm just tell y'all the truth. I be looking like, every time they be like an old nigga talking about hip hop, you be like, yo, bro, you sure you invented this? Because everybody else living better than you.
You know, we have one of our greats, LL Cool J, respect due. You know what I'm saying? I got my leg up for him today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he comes out and he speaks very eloquently on the matter.
I don't go live a lot. I haven't really been going live since, the pandemic, but this is something that came to my attention. It came to my attention that a DJ, and I'm not going to say any names because I don't think it's necessary. A DJ basically said that, a lot of the pioneers in hip hop are, they're dusty, or how can they be the person that, invented hip hop if, they don't have a lot of money, or if they don't represent like they have a lot of dough, right? Let me explain something to you, and say this for you guys. Don't confuse someone's ability to develop a business model. Don't conflate. In other words, don't think just because somebody knows how to get money or fails to get money that they didn't make a contribution to the culture. No one discusses Miles Davis's bank account. We don't talk about John Coltrane's bank account. We don't talk about a lot of even rock musicians, a lot of them. We don't talk about their bank accounts. A lot of great country artists, we don't talk about their bank accounts. This idea that you have to have money or else you don't have any value is a bad idea, and it's kind of like, it's a misinformed way of looking at the world and the culture. There are artists out here. First of all, let me say this. First of all, let's talk about like young artists, right? Who I love. I love the young artists. Let's be clear. I'm very much a guy who embraces the young artists. I believe in every generation. I believe in you. I care about you. Let me say this to you though. Today, you could come up with your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, your 20-year plan. You can go find a manager. You can find an accountant. You could find somebody that means something to you, to help you. You could find a team to help your career go to the next level. When hip hop first started, there were no managers. There were no accountants that believed in it. Record companies didn't even believe in it. Nobody believed in it. How can you make a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan on something that doesn't even exist yet, that people have never even heard of? So just because a couple of these guys and girls and people out here made songs and made music and made contributions to this culture, or even dancers danced and made these contributions to culture, just because they didn't get rich, just because they weren't able to pile up millions or billions of dollars, does not mean that they didn't make a contribution to this culture. That does not mean that they didn't do something. They created an industry that we all ate off of. They created an industry that you eat off of. When you go out there and you go monetize your brand, when you go monetize your brand, when you go get your whatever and do what you got to do to build your career, when you go out there and negotiate your deals and negotiate your checks and talk tough, guess what? That money, that bread, that food that you eating was created by those same people that you disrespecting. That industry was created by them same people that you call in foul words, foul language. The people that you're referring to. So my thing is this. It's always good. It's always good to get money. It's always important. It's important. It's important to get money. I agree. I'm all about getting paper. I've been talking about it my whole career. But don't ever, ever, ever confuse being rich with making a contribution to our culture. Don't ever play yourself like that again. Because trust me, you playing yourself. Because without these dudes and these girls who started this hip hop culture, a lot of the guys that's out there talking tough, you wouldn't even have a career. We'd be on the corner with a beer talking about what's the next move we gonna make. So I would say approach this game with humility and be glad and be thankful that these pioneers, slave mentality. Be glad that these pioneers helped create this culture. And let's show them love. Let's elevate them. Let's celebrate them. That's why I started Rock the Bells. That's why I started this movement. So I wouldn't have to listen to foolish rhetoric about people that changed the world. These people changed the entire world. The whole planet runs on hip hop culture right now. The whole planet. Every commercial, everything you could think of is all about hip hop. And there are people out there that started this thing, and I think that they deserve to be honored and respected. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not going to say no names. I'm not going to say nothing foul. I'm not going to go at nobody's character. I'm just going to say, think before you speak. Peace.
DJ Akademiks ain't even a real DJ. Ain't done nothing for this culture but tear it down half the time. But doesn't understand what these pioneers have done for hip-hop at all. It would be nothing without them. You wouldn't be able to bring in the kind of money they bringing in to not rap like these lyricists and rappers used to do. Hip-hop wasn't a thing. Our culture is all over. Hip-hop culture is today's world. It's international. Every commercial you watch, they got some kind of beat going. They got something. All because they taken what was built by those pioneers. I mean, I ain't got no love for that dude, man. I'm going to stop saying his name just like LL did. He ain't even say it.
Man, for me, it's like, how dare you, bro? How dare you not understand? You're supposed to be in this industry. In the music industry, if you will. You calling yourself a DJ, but you ain't mixed nothing. All right? How do you not understand these giants, these cats that came up and paved the way for you to be able to eat? You know what I'm saying? You talking about the shit that they rap about. Right? So, it boggles my mind, right? Talking about they dusty and shit. Like, what the fuck? These cats was young and hungry. It wasn't like they came out the game and they was 40-year-old men and didn't know how to understand. They didn't know the money game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't even think about the money. They just wanted just to rap, man. They just wanted just to Boom, just start something. And you shit on you shitting on them like that?
Shitting on them, man.
Who are you? Unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. You know, it's cats like this cat, man, that just. I be wondering how these cats eat, but they eat because of these youngsters. They stupid and dumb out here, some of them, and they follow the cat.
They on the same wave, bruh. Because this new generation, I don't want to say new generation, just some people don't respect anything. They don't respect any. It comes down to respect. If you don't respect your elders, if you don't respect anyone that can show you anything or give you any value, then why would you respect the past? When he says that just off the cuff, oh, they dusty, whatever, that's no respect. Like you got there on your own. You know what I'm saying? Just like I respect my ancestors for fighting and getting out of the slave quarters and kicking some ass so I can be here. I respect that. I don't talk shit on their name and say, oh, well, they could have done it. They could have did this and that.
But I'm trying to figure out how could he talk shit on anybody's name? He don't rap. He don't mix. He don't master. He don't produce. He don't DJ. He don't spin. What the fuck do he do?
Just live
besides motherfucking podcasts. Like, nigga, like literally, what the fuck do he do? Like, is he in education? Like, what kind of motherfucking profession do he got? Like, other than just motherfucking just talking. Like, seriously. Because motherfuckers got professions out here other than just fucking sitting here talking. When I get up from here, I got shit to do other than fucking talk.
At the same time, when people who aren't cool anyway get a platform to say things and they're heard everywhere, yeah, they're gonna, their realness, the real who they are is gonna come out. You can't hide that fake fuckery.
So let me ask you something right now. What's the other simp ass motherfucker? I hate. Don't say his name. Damn. These two motherfuckers the same.
I don't know what we're talking about.
We talk about.
I don't want to talk. I don't want you to say his name.
Well, you know what? And for this particular reason,
They
I think we got to say his name because
they wanted the same.
He actually spoke out against Academic and said what you said was foolery, fuckery, bullshit. Man, you can't speak on him, which I thought was very interesting.
All right, say his name.
Charleston White.
All right,
man, fuck him. See, this is exactly the type of motherfucker he is. Now he trying to make a play in the community, motherfucker, to establish some. Man, fuck him. Man. Fuck him.
You know what I'm surprised with? Well, not really surprised, but the amount of people who really rock with this dude and believe in his thought process. It's the same way that they believe in DJ Akademiks. It's just cats are just different right here with their thought process and how they think.
No doubt.
And they cool with the fuckery. They cool with, you know what I'm saying, tricking the motherfucker. They cool with cheating on a cat. I mean,
I ain't fucking with this shit.
I always respect the past because without people bringing us up, there's no me. I respect my elders. I respect all those who have brought something to the table. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with this world today. There's no honor and respect.
Man, what?
Period.
You think so? No shit. You motherfuckers out here. This shit is ridiculous to me. This whole conversation, this whole topic is crazy. Like,
this is the culture, bruh. We talk about the culture all the time.
Though. He is now. This is what it's becoming. Mm-hmm. It's becoming the academics and the whites. That's what this shit becoming.
And that's why, you know, there's shows like ours and people who have a thought process like we do that are speaking to the fact that we need to recover the culture. We need to harness the culture. We need to look at it, understand that it's being taken advantage of.
Why is our culture pulled in so many fucking directions? Why don't we just have one solid direction on where the fuck we're going? We got this part of it, this part of it, this part. What the fuck is that? Where is our foundation at?
He hating on the foundation of hip hop culture.
I don't know, man.
When we let others control our culture. Remember we talked about that?
We always talk about that, but I just feel like, man, right now, this is an important time, man. We need to start finding ourselves, man.
Yes.
Like, as people and intelligently find ourselves logically and rationally find ourselves, man. If it don't make sense, man, you don't have to keep asking the same question over and over, man. If the answer is not the answer and it's not a truthful, honest answer, it's not a logical, rational answer, and it don't make sense, we need to get back to that. Honestly and honesty.